Hello and generic greetings, this is Soul Survivor, a tower defense game where you slaughter hundreds of thousands of nice friendly aliens as they try to land and get home. Okay, let's have a look at the campaign. Okay, I need to pick my campaign tour. There's sort of 4 planets, well actually that's a moon apparently, and that's called Lasagnas, no, Lasagna. Fiery Planet of Death! I'm gonna click that one actually. I'll do the starty one. Right, so I've got 5 levels to select from, which means it's 20 overall in the campaign. So 20 levels is pretty good. For now, I'm just going to pick the first level on normal mode, and we'll skip the tutorial. Right, time for me to pick my executive officer. This is what makes Soul Survivor a little bit different from other tower defense games, and probably one of the best features in the game, in my opinion. Actually, it might be the second, possibly the third. I don't know, is it second, third? It's pretty good anyway. I think I like. Yeah, it's good. It's good. Basically, whatever XO you pick, you get different turrets and support abilities. And the XO is short for Executive Officer. If you hadn't already figured that out, but you probably have. Yeah. So this is Gus McCallum, for example. He gets flamethrowers, cannons, shotguns, machine guns, pillboxes, flak, and mortars. So he's the generic old-style general. Look, he's smoking a cigar. He's in a trench. Yeah, he commands people, but we've got other people like, where is he? There you go, Dr. Victor Yurishiko, G-Man on a diet by the look of it, and he's got blood on his shirt, but yeah, it's casual Friday, what you're gonna do. His selection of turrets are very different from Gus's, so Gus's are like flamethrowers, cannons, shotguns, machine guns, that sort of thing. Weapons you would class as sort of being now, whereas Victor's are all lasers, flamethrowers, radiation. Actually, I should really put a extra thing in here. I say this now, I'm recording this in 2012. If you're watching this in 2040, I would hope that we're fighting with lasers. And if we're not, I don't want to be in that world. Brimstone Lewis, let's have a look. Look at the state of that. I can just imagine him turning up to the interview in that robe and in that sort of stance. So, Mr. Lewis, what do you think you can bring to the job? A caster? Oh, she's one of the Ascendancy. Is that Ascendancy? Yeah, all the baddies in this are called the Ascendancy, if I'm saying that right. Yeah, they're the baddies in this game. They're called that thing there, and she's one of them, so she's a traitor. So I'm not going to pick you. You probably switch sides halfway through it. I'll be fighting and I'll end up being the creeps or something. You can just select random and that'll pick one of these for you, or you can make your own as well. So I've got Lieutenant Customs, who like shotguns, Teslas, radiation towers, and napalm. And he has a bit of firebomb and nukes as well. So a bit like Vietnam, actually. Apart from the Tesla coil and a couple of other things on here. And I've got a HAL 9000 series computer. I think I'm just going to go with this guy, Jackson LaRouge the Third. The guy that holds the big red Christmas bauble. And he's got shotguns and other stuff, so let's begin violence. Right, I'm in game. On the bottom left, I've got all the towers that I can spawn here. On the bottom right, we have all of the powers that I can use. On the top left, we have the mass that I have. That is used for building and creating the towers and upgrading them. You get mass every time you kill some creeps. And on the top left as well, this blue thing is the energy I have, which is used for spawning things like flares. Ooh, there we go, which just is just balloon-tastic. So let's create some towers. So I'll click shotgun. I can see it costs 20 mass. I'm going to place it. Where shall I place it? There. And clunk, it gets dropped in from the sky and then spawns down. You notice that you can't create the maze, so the maze is pretty much set. They're going to go there, into there, and in that direction. They will not go any other way. They are just going to follow that path. So all I need to do is do my best to stop them. And I should pretty much stop talking while I build more stuff. Spawn, spawn, spawn. I made a joke about the invaders being nice and friendly. They're not very friendly, to be honest, because they're trying to get from there to try and steal these colonists' souls. So they're not a friendly bunch anyway. Hence why I'm using shotguns to blow their faces off. On the bottom right, we show the wave count. So I'm on wave 4 of 7. And on the top right, we have how many colonists I have left. So I've got 20 left. 20 souls, all nice and happy. I think I will upgrade one of these shotguns. You can click on it and click upgrade, or you can just double click on it, and it will Upgrade. Probably not the best time to upgrade, actually, as they're walking past. So there's my shotgun turret. It's level 2. Everything can go to level 3, or at least most things can. There's a couple of things you can spawn, like the shockwave silo, which is pretty much just a big missile silo that you can't upgrade. Which is a shame, really, but to be fair, it costs 200 mass just to spawn one, so I wouldn't even want to think of the upgrade cost. Open fire. Please, start open fire. That's it. That's keep firing. Keep firing. You know, this reminds me of the time I worked in that goo factory. Look, you said pull the valve on the right. You didn't say which one. Whose fault's that? Victory, level 1 done. Easy. Let's select the 4th one. Yeah, that'll probably be a lot harder. Yeah, let's do that one. Okay, on this one, we've got 2 landing pads. It's going to go there, and then they're going to converge and go into that bit there. So, all my defences are going to be centered around this joint bit here, and I will use shotguns because that solves most problems. Oh, that was a harsh landing. I would definitely sack the guy that's in control. Whoa, hey! Oh, Sulu, stop gunning the clutch. Go! Look, it is a proven fact. We have turbines here. Renewable energy is the future. So are shotguns, apparently. They lived on. I haven't really need to use these support abilities, but if I click on overdrive, for example, I'll use it here. It increases the attack speed of nearby turrets. You probably didn't need me to say that because it says it there. Click it on there, and these will fire a lot faster. They're getting pretty far. Kill them now. Okay, time to use the missiles. This is where the support abilities really come in. That's a precision strike. I wouldn't want to be the guy on the end of that phone. You want to shoot what? A dog with a missile? Are you mental? You notice I've only got these turrets here. I haven't spawned any more. That's because it's better, in my opinion, I think. Do I think it's my opinion, or is it my opinion? I don't know. Anyway, either way, I think that it is better to have 1 or 2 high-level turrets than a big pile of low-level turrets. It just seems to do better. And we'll upgrade that one there. What on earth are them? I have no idea what them are. What? Oh yeah, right. One of the best features of this game, and it should be in more games, is that everything you click on, like me towers and this guy here, I can just click on the book icon and it brings up the encyclopedia. In the encyclopedia, I can see all the officers in the game. I can see all of the turrets you can spawn, including ones that I haven't currently got. So it's not based on the officer you have. It's just based on just everything in the game. So actually, it's not really based on everything in the game. It is everything in the game. Moving on, I'll show you the upgrade info. So how much it's going to cost to spawn it. So level 1 is just 20. Level 2 is 83 and whatnot. Shows you what the damage is as well. So you can see the damage really increases as you leveled up, which is why I said it's better to have 1 or 2 high-level things than loads of lower ones, maybe. You can also click on my support abilities, and this shows every support ability in the game. It tells you how much it costs, the damage type that does, so there's, that's electrical, laser will be heat, yeah, it's heat. Right, the best part of this is creeps, so you click on this, it shows you every creep in the game. So it shows you the creep type, which in this case is cybernetic, so vulnerable to concussive but redundant system, so it's resistant to piercing, but vulnerable to concussive, so shotguns probably. Oh no, piercing. Oh. Oh. Hang on, they're coming down. Okay, this is going to be interesting. It also shows you their abilities, because this is one shielded, regens out of combat, you move with EMP. I find it's best to just shoot them in the face. Told ya. Told you. Okay, there. I mean, I was going to say they're lasting long, but they're really not, are they? Okay, I've placed a couple of Teslas because they do area effect damage as stuff goes by, so they're like wardens, they're like gate wardens, you're going to try and get past them, they're going to still hit you, and they're going to damage things as they go past. And why is that? Oh, that's the shadow. Yes, it's I was going to say day-night cycle. The game has a sort of full day-night cycle. It does get light and dark and that thing. That's the shadow, because obviously the star, moon, big glowing orb in the sky thing is moving overhead to undarkness it or unlight it. Yeah. Shoot it! Shoot the roach! Not every tower in the game is offensive, so for example this critical booster, it just increases the crit chance of all the towers that it's in its area effect, so it's pretty expensive, it's 150, but sometimes it is worth it because when you crit one it does just go oos and just dies. Oos is a technical term they use in the army. If you were in the army you would know that obviously. Okay, these roaches are annoying, you can see them flying away, they jump up and do a little fly, so they might actually fly past this. Not these ones, they're obviously not smart enough because they're landing right between it. Die! And it's like clear pigeon shooting because the shotguns, guess what? They can shoot in the sky and they're gonna get pretty far. Okay, spawning mines, using overdrive, using fury, calling missiles down on these things. Get him, get him, get him. Okay, that was getting a bit close. What wave are we on? 13 of 21. I've got a bit of money. I should really start upgrading these. Upgrade, upgrade. Some anti-air flak down here. You can build pretty much anywhere on the map, actually. There's not many places you can't build. I mean, sheer cliffs like that, it won't allow you to do it. But if I spin the camera around, we can place them like up here and around here. Actually, yeah, sheer cliffs you're not going to be able to build on, but all of this you can build on anywhere there's a grid. Okay, now it just looks like a creepy ant farm. Actually, not many ant farms have windmills and Tesla turrets and dropships in them, do they? No, so it's not really like an ant farm, is it? Here we go, another extreme cameraman want to get some good war shots. Don't step forward though, because you get your face cut off. Whoa, the bloom, blue bloom, blue blue bloom. Is it called blue? Is blue bloom, blue blue bloom? I don't know. Don't matter, because I've got missiles, and anyone with missiles doesn't need to say words. These things are horrible. They slowly regen over time, so even if you damage them back here, they're going to regen by the time they get to your front lines. So, oh, and these are even worse. These phases, they're aptly named, because when the move, in fact, just in general, they'll just phase in and out. So when they're phased out, you can't cause damage to them. So you want a lot of towers that fire fast, which is again why I like shotguns, because they fire fast. Oh yeah, you can actually press and hold Q and it brings up this radial menu which you can use to select towers. E does the same thing with your powers. I think it's a good idea. I just don't use it for some reason. I'm a clicky person, I like to click things, so I like to go flares. Yeah, flares. Oh god, that makes a light. Flares, 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 flares. Okay, I don't know how anything's surviving getting through this. The white searing heat of the flare. Sol Survivor Future Predictions number 527. A better shotgun is a shotgun with more barrels. Victory! Yeah, I won that. We're going to select that one at random and go. Right, I'm going to pick a different executive officer for this one. We'll go with Sherlock Holmes, why not? Okay, this guy works very differently from the other guy. The other guy you saw, I just had shotguns and was like, just, you know, and it would just disappear. It would just destroy anything in front of it with the shotguns. This guy doesn't really have anything like that. I mean, he does have a laser. I'm just going to kill this guy. There you go, dead. He does have a laser that I can spawn a laser tower, but it's not overly damaging. And it is only on one single target. So the way I've found, or the way I think's best for this guy, is you use loads of these Teslas. You just spawn loads and loads of Tesla coils pretty much down the entire length of the map. And they slowly die as they come along, and then right at the end, you've just got a big clump of lasers. Okay, these two have got past, so I'm just going to use my laser to kill them off. Anyone for steak? Might be a bit overdone by the time I finish with it. Oh, good grief. Oh, this is hard work, this. Reminds me of that time I was the machine gun reloader. This isn't exactly an easy task. Look at them all die. This thing's just impenetrable. Crap, crap. It's not impenetrable. It's not impenetrable. They're gonna penetrate a bullet. Oh, god damn it. Okay, there goes 3 of the... Sorry, so 3 souls have gone there. If you live in these here, just run. Just run. Just fling yourself into the grinder thing and then just get flushed along the tubes, because it's probably going to be a better death. Oh, good grief. Oh, this is just not going well. I love the music in this game. I'm just going to shut up for a while and you can listen to it. I think the problem was nothing to do with my defense of it. Obviously, it's just the the colonists caught a very minor case of severe death, and that sort of tipped them over the edge, and they all died. So let's just retry that. Right, this ain't happening again. Not on my watch. Let's see if we can sort this out. There and there and there. Yeah, lots of rockets. It's a bit of a waste of all that metal, really. Launch the entire rocket and then beam it in. Oh yeah, I've spoken to the real estate agent, and these 2 bits of property here, they are pretty cheap, to be honest. If you want to, this is a bargain. If you want to be on the property market, if you want to get on the ladder, these 2 are just ripe for the taking, because with the amount of alien invaders going past and the constant electrical hum and sort of surrounding static electricity charge, as well as the drones that keep whizzing by, it's not really an ideal home for a family. But, you know, if good for a starter home, I guess. And the satellite reception is great. I mean, look at the towers you get with them. Yeah. Drones. What the hell? What? When did them sneak past? Haha, my loyal drones will finish them off. My loyal drones have run away and not finished them off. Oh, good grief, they're getting past. Right, firing the lasers. Whoa! Okay, see, that was the shrapnel silo, and what it does is that. Don't need to explain it anymore. You've seen the effects. Oh no, it's going to get into there. What are my colonists going to do? Right, 3rd time's a charm. I think, I could be wrong. I've been wrong once before. I think what was happening is that they were getting past, they were going on this side, and obviously the range of this Tesla coil isn't great. So what I'm going to do is we're gonna spawn them here, because spawning them here, they're all on the corners, which means it's smaller and they'll bunch up, and then they'll have a chat with Death, and they will realise that Death is not a nice person, and then they'll run away to find Death's brother, who will say, no, actually Death is quite nice, and if you get to know him, you'll be alright, and then they'll all live happily ever after with Death. The end result being that they're dead. I'll be honest, Dr. Elliot Markham's electricity bill, it's a little bit pricey. Pays a couple of space credits. What are space credits? At some point in the human society, if we actually don't destroy ourselves first, we're going to have to make space credits, because, well, we don't have to make them, I guess, but I'm pretty sure everybody wants space credit to happen as a thing. Right, see, this is working now. Now that they're on the edge, this is working, so let's just keep spawning them on the corners. Money. Yes. See, instead of spreading them out along that whole line there, they're now all clumped up in this area, and these are just going to get absolutely fried to pieces. Yeah, they're not lasting very long, are they? Yeah, they can have some drones while they're at it. Oh, the two dead to be bothered about drones. I'm going to treat myself to an inhibitor tower. These are pretty good. As you saw in the last general, I had to spawn flares, which flares detect cloaked enemies. Now we haven't seen any cloaked enemies yet. Not that you really would see a cloaked enemy because it's cloaked, would you? Because if you could see a cloaked enemy, that'd be point. Anyway, yeah. So cloaked enemies, they are in the game. We haven't detected any yet, but flares detect cloaked enemies. But since this XO doesn't have a flare ability, you have to use these, which are inhibitor towers. Now, they detect cloaked enemies, but they also do a couple of other things. You get, where are they? Yeah, these guys here. This blue thing is a shield. I might have explained that before, or I might have not, I don't know. So, yeah, you can see the blue lines coming from the inhibitor. That's stopping the shields from regenerating. It also does the same with health, because some creatures regenerate health. Not this guy, because he's just going to get fried. We're going to turn him into bacon. Right, let's have some shrapnel towers. I'm going to put it back here, because then it's going to go and hit right about there. See, the problem with these big area effect ones is if I put it there, it will fire at anything. So if there's one roach like here, it will go and attack that roach there. But say if one spawned over here with loads of enemies here, here, and here, then obviously it's going to smash and cause loads of damage. So the ones that are there are then going to go all that way into the bit where the people live, the peoply habitat bit, instead of killing that one there. Oh, bloody helicopters! Whoa! Apparently the missiles can shoot air targets. I totally didn't know that. Hey Bob, what's that coming towards us? That ain't good. That's just not good. All kinds of powers. Oh, thank you, Mr. Missile. You there. You are promoted to Shrapnel Silo, General Lieutenant Shrapnel Silo. Yeah, that's a rank. Yeah, this is far too much work for one person. I need a PA or something. Actually, I worked as a PA once. It didn't go very well. Don't press. Now, what's the worst that could happen? This execute ability is supposed to kill things on low health, so if I press it, it should fire lasers and kill all the things on low health. Yep, that worked as a thing. Good. Don't worry, the helicopter's gonna die. Helicopter's gonna die. Told you, truth happens. If you believe it will happen, it will. And the moth just got nuked. Oh god. These are the hardest moths I've ever found. They are called moths, aren't they? Yeah, they're called moths. Hardest moths I've ever found. We've just taken a shrapnel missile to the face. But, yeah. This is wave 22 of 22, so I don't care if that goes in, it can go in. Ooh, that was a bit close to the colonists. I don't think that's my job really to kill them. Yes, victory! Right, let's try the barbecue world, see what this one's like. We'll have that one. Okay, this is going to be a nightmare to defend. We've got all of them around here. Well, this is going to be amusing. Right, plan. Put drones at the start of every one of the spawn points, and they will shoot everything and do all the work by the time they turn up. In my mind. Right, this is the main conservation point. Conservation. I don't mean that, do I? I mean convergence point. Or conversion point. It's the one where all the lines come together and we're going to put all the defenses there. Alright, shut your face. Right, drones engage death. Okay, activate sequence death alpha 4. Okay, and then compensate, and then compensate, and then compensate, and then enhance, enhance, enhance. Okay, they say that on all Star Treks. Just enhance or compensate. It's the only two words you need to know as a Star Trek captain. That and engage. I've decided drones are the way forward. More drones. Yay! Achievement for spawning drones! Go! More drones! I'm out of money! I need to kill more things to get more drones! Ugh. I'm absolutely starving. I need to hire a new chef because I fired the last one. Are you sure this is the best way to cook chicken? I think these are mines. I think these are like mining machines, or there might be power plants. Either way, this place is a nightmare to sleep next to. Just the noise, the constant noise. Okay, it's getting a little bit chaotic with all these drones, I'll be honest. Look at the state of that. You see the alien invaders coming and just hearing the whir. Just the constant hum of drones coming towards them. Actually, just call that spaceship back in. Let's get a pick up. Yeah, we just need more drones, obviously. That's all the problem is, we haven't got enough drones. More drones. Drones. Okay, what? I'm deaf. Yeah. Look, I've just turned this place into a barren wasteland, just with drones now. Just. If you want your hedge cut, just give me a shout, because I know a guy that can cut a hedge in about 3 seconds flat. Sick 'em, boys. Look at the state of that. I think more drones. Upgrade the drone base. You know the thing I was saying about you want 1 or 2 high level turrets, and that's the best thing to do. 1 or 2 high level turrets, but not loads of low level ones. Well, just fling that out the window. You just want drones. You just want loads of these drones. In fact, you know what? I'm just gonna keep spawning them until the computer breaks. Kill it. Go for the eyes, lads. Go for the eyes. All right. It's rare for me to admit that I might have gone overboard on something, but I think in this particular case, I think it's clear that I might have made too many drones. But I mean, that's fine. That's fine. As long as they don't become self-aware or anything, everything will be good. We just need to treat them with respect and hope they don't, want to take over the world, because they certainly have enough of them to do so. I think I've just made I think this is how the Matrix started. Yeah, the only downside of this is when little Bobby boots his ball over here, he doesn't get it back because it's just sliced into 20,000 pieces. Yeah, that wasn't a bad victory, that actually. Not too bad. I think all credit has to go to the drones. if I'm totally honest, because, well, they did all the work, didn't they? Yeah. Anyway, that's enough Soul Survivor that I'm going to show you today. Anyway, I'm not going to show you anymore. If I showed you everything in the game, I think the video would run to about 27.5 hours, and that's edited. So, yeah, there's a fair bit in the game. The campaign runs 8 hours. I think it took me to complete it, and that was on normal difficulty. There's another 4 modes of difficulty, so there's 20 missions overall, 4 modes of difficulty. Yeah, not bad for as a campaign, as the campaigns go. There's also a survival mode, which you basically build towers and you get waves after waves of creeps, and you last as long as you can. And the main part, which I haven't shown you, is multiplayer. Pretty much everything you've seen can be played co-op. I believe it's up to 8 players co-op, which is, you know, sweet. Because, you know, co-op is just the win, just for the win. And there's also loads of other multiplayer modes. So there's versus mode where one person controls the creeps and all that sort of stuff. There's also another mode where one person controls the towers, one person controls all the XO abilities. So there's loads more than what I've shown you. I've put a link in the description. This game is available on Steam. I believe there's a demo as well, so, you know, go to links, go to Steam, just go places and find it. It is pretty cheap anyway, but I'm recording this during the Steam summer sale, so if you get it now, or in the next couple of days from after this video is gone up, you'll get it for next to nothing. But I think it's worth full price anyway, and it's not even that much. So yeah, that's pretty good. If you're watching this in the winter sale, or maybe the next summer sale, then you'll probably be able to get it cheap. Unless it's like 2040 and Steam's taken over the world and you can't buy anything, or it's collapsed on itself, taking all of society and civilization with it. In that case, you probably won't be watching this video. Okay, yeah, anyway, thanks very much. Thank you very much to the devs for allowing me to make the video. Nice one, guys. That's pretty much it. So, hang on, can I all see that? What's it? Oh, good grief. Drones solve everything. That's what this game has taught us. In the future, everything will be killed by drones. Actually, that's probably not too far from the truth, is it? You know, because most politicians are drones anyway. Oh, snap!